The purpose of this video is to demonstrate an alternate naval combat for the 1812 game and to eliminate the record keeping with the hit points. So you won't have to keep track of hit points at all. And this is what I'm thinking. What we can have is 2 4 1/4 inch or half sheets of cardstock, and on one side will be the combat display, which we can do just like normal. There's no problem with that. You can fit the units in there and fight it. That's all good. No problem with that. We'll have no problem with that. But the thing is, on the other side, what we'll do is we'll have the naval combat display. And these can be set on the map in a space on the map that's set up for them. And it's a little overlay. But here's how the naval combat will work. You'll line up your ships by their armor. So in this case, it would look something like this. You'll line them up basically from big ships down to small ships, like they were. Same thing. Line up your ships just like before. The difference will be in the combat. What you'll have are 5 A, B, C, D, and E, 5 boxes, 5 hit boxes to put your ships. And all ships will have 5 hit points. And as they're hit, they'll move down the boxes. Okay, they'll move down boxes. So each ship is still rated the same, and they have to retain their individuality. Otherwise, we lose something. So in this case, the Confiance has 2 6s and an 8. They'll have the same type, but they'll fire at each other. So he'll roll 2 6s and an 8. And what he's looking for is to hit his armor class, which is a 4. And I have those listed out over here. And the odds in that of what's needed. Nonetheless, we're looking in there. So, in this case, there would be 1 hit, because the Saratoga has an armor of 4. You have to roll greater than. So it would be 1 hit. He'd move to the B box. He would fire back. He happens to have 3 6-sided, so he's looking for his armor of Confiance is 4. They fire back and forth at each other. Same thing. It's just the mechanics are different. You have to roll greater than a 4. No hits. Okay, he doesn't move. We move to the next one. The Linnet will fire. He gets a 6 and an 8. Everybody's rated different. All the research has been done, of course. There's going to be 2 misses. The Ticonderoga, though, he has an armor of 3, so does Linnet. So Ticonderoga will fire a 6 and an 8 back at him, and he's looking for greater than a 3. Greater than a 3. Linnet's armor is 3. So that would be 2 hits. He would go B, C. Once you hit the C box, you're flipped to your reduced side. We move to the next series. Eagle 1 versus Eagle 2. Eagle 2 is 2 8-sideds. Eagle 1 has an armor of 3. So he gets 2 8s and he wants to roll higher than 3. That would be 1 hit. The Eagle 1 will fire back. He gets 2 6-sideds. His armor is 3, so he wants better than a 3. That would be 1 hit. Move him down to the B box. Move down the line to the Growler. The Growler has 2 6s against Preble. Now Preble only has an armor of 2, so he needs, that's 2 hits. Down to the C box, he flips over to his lesser side. But he gets the fire back. He's going to have an 8-sided. His armor is 3. He rolls a 6. That would be a hit. Move him to the B box. Down the line to the Charles against these. They're both 6-siders and both armor of 2. So the red he'll throw. He rolls a 5. Move him to the B box. He rolls back. He'll roll a 1, nothing. So at the end of the first round, it might look like this. We go through another round or whatever the case might be, and perhaps, it might look like this. Perhaps he's flipped over. Perhaps he's there. Perhaps he's flipped over. Who knows? Maybe he's there. Maybe he's down here at D. Maybe you end the battle like that. At the end of the battle, if these guys are still in the A or B box, they're going to be on their front sides, their full strength sides, and the ones that are in C, D, and E will be on their reduced strength side. So the battle would end like perhaps like that. And there's no keeping track of hit points. It will just be you end the battle on your full strength side, or you end the battle on your reduced strength side. If you begin the battle like this, the reduced strength side will always start in the C, and the full strengths will start in the A's. So if we were to start a new battle, it might be something like that. Whatever the case might be. Tell me what you think.